Hi everyone and welcome to my latest video. This is the first one that I've posted in quite a while, and today I'm going to be talking about how I would fix the Snyder Cut of the Justice League movie and some of the issues that I had with it. And also I'll be talking about the upcoming movies that are for the DC Cinematic Universe, and we're going to start talking about the first one, which is this one, Aquaman, which comes out in December this year. Does look very promising, going by the trailers, and I never ever thought I'd see the day that Aquaman would get his own solo movie, let alone on the big screen. And the same guy who got laughed at for talking to fish is finally getting his due, and I'm really excited about it. And also, I have to give mega props to Jason Momoa for really doing an outstanding job as Arthur Curry / Aquaman, and I'm really pleased that he's finally getting the opportunity to stretch himself out in his own movie, so we'll finally get to see what he's made of. And judging by some of the pictures I've seen, like this one for example, it does look good. It really does, and I'm hoping it does well because Aquaman's one of the most iconic characters in DC Universe, so this is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most, and I haven't been this excited since Wonder Woman. And also Shazam, which comes out next year, and I have to say, Zachary Levi looks just like Captain Marvel. He's really got himself into good shape for this role, and he looks fantastic in the suit. It's almost like Captain Marvel was pulled from the comics and brought to life on the big screen, and it's a very light movie compared to the Aquaman movie. I mean, probably will get serious as the film goes along, but it's a fun movie. It looks like a lot of fun actually, and I'm really looking forward to this one. I can't wait. And judging by some of the scenes here, I mean, it looks like a really fun movie. And I know some people have accused this movie of being, they're trying to copy Marvel, but he's supposed to be a man with a 12-year-old boy's mind, and I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, let's get to it. It's been almost a year, coming up to almost a year since the Justice League came out, and it's divided a lot of people. Some said it was good and some said it was bad, and we're going to get into that right now. And since the movie came out, there's been a number of deleted scenes come out, including this one that got talked about a lot, which was Superman going into the fortress and you see the black suit. We'll get to that momentarily. And also more scenes have been leaked, such as this one where the Justice League go to Superman's grave and dig up his body to try and resurrect him. Now, I don't understand why this scene was cut out. I mean, it would have been nice to have seen this, but it does make you wonder if this cut really exists. I mean, this scene was cut out as well. This is a scene of Bruce Wayne looking at a hologram of Superman and thinking about his death. I just don't understand it. Whoever is leaking these scenes, it's just fueling the fire. Does the Snyder Cut exist or not? I don't know. I personally don't know. I'd like to think it does. I mean, this is another one here. This is a deleted scene of Bruce and Dinah tracking down the metahumans to try and recruit them for their team. And I would have liked to have seen this, Bruce and Dinah together. I mean, I think Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot have amazing chemistry as Bruce and Dinah, and to me, so far, they've done an amazing job with the characters, and it would have been nice to have seen a little bit more of their chemistry on screen together, because at times it does remind me of the classic animated series. So, I don't know. I mean, does it exist? That is the question. Now, I don't hate the Justice League movie. I think I watched it just a few weeks ago with my friend. It's not as bad as I remembered. Could it have been better? Yes, it could have been better. I mean, look at this. This is another good scene here. Again, more Bruce and Diana. Just don't understand why a lot of these were cut out. I mean, these are some of these deleted scenes I've seen leaked are quite cool. I mean, this one here, this one looks like a lot of fun. This is basically Bruce bringing the whole team to the Batcave, and I saw one just last week where Alfred gets to meet the Justice League, and that should have been in the film. And there's also another scene that's come up as well. This is a deleted scene with Barry Allen saving Iris. Now, this should have been kept in the movie because I think this would have been a good introduction for Barry Allen in the movie. We also know that a scene with Barry Allen and Iris West was cut out of the movie. I don't know, I mean, maybe it's good in a way it was cut because we'll get to see Iris West in Flash's solo movie, but I don't know. I'll still go over this. I mean, this I saw in the trailer, but again, just like the others we've seen, it was cut out. Now, I would understand they want to cut stuff out for time, but some of these scenes are really good and really help the story. I mean, look at this one here. There's a chunk of Cyborg's backstory that was cut out, which we saw in the trailer. I think this is probably a flashback scene, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more about Cyborg. This scene here, this was changed in the Justice League movie where we see Victor Stone in a hoodie, but this is him in full cyborg form. But I don't know. There's more questions than answers, and no one's really talking. We never really get to see Cyborg in action much. I mean, we do, but going by these scenes here, it looked like Cyborg had a little bit more to do, but we'll never know. We'll never know. I mean, even this scene here, I know it kind of looks a little bit like Iron Man, but it would have been nice to have seen some of these scenes. Look at this one. This one's a really cool one, and even this one where Cyborg and Batman have a little conversation, that should have been kept in the movie. And I'm not sure what goes on in this scene, but just so many of these scenes were cut out. I just don't understand it. I mean, I don't hate the movie. It's okay. Could have been better. I mean, look at this one. This one I found. I think this is a scene with Alfred and Bruce having a conversation in a cave. This could be after the Justice League come into the Batcave, but I don't know. It's just so many scenes were cut out. I mean, this one here, which is where the team go into battle against Steppenwolf. Look closely at the background. It's blue, dark blue, but in the reshot one, it was red. Again, more changes, and we even get to see Wonder Woman in action, and she gets quite a big look in the movie. But I don't know. This one looks like a different shot. But perhaps the biggest disappointment of this movie, which was none other than the black suit. Now, anyone who knows or has read the graphic novel Death of Superman, Return of Superman, we know that the black suit plays a big part in the resurrection, and I was really looking forward to this one the most, and I was so disappointed we didn't get to see it. I mean, how cool would it have been to see Henry Cavill with the long hair and the beard in basically full-on vengeful, angry god mode. I think if the black suit was in the movie, I think it would have been amazing. And I just didn't like the way the resurrection was handled in the film. I thought it was a bit silly, but damn, what a moment this could have been to see Henry Cavill in a black suit. But sadly, it wasn't meant to be. And also, Bruce's nightmare scene from Dawn of Justice wasn't really gone into more depth. I would have liked to have seen this movie talk more about the nightmare scene. I would have liked to have seen that played into more Superman's resurrection. And another topic that's been hotly debated is the will he, won't he question about Ben Affleck. Is he staying or is he leaving? Personally, I don't want him to leave. I think he's, as I said in the previous video, he's the best Batman Bruce Wayne we've ever had. But if he is leaving, just tell us, please. And Ben Affleck as Batman, he's been quite possibly the best thing about the cinematic universe. I mean, look at these scenes here in Dawn of Justice. I mean, that to me is just Batman from the comics. I mean, he looks amazing. So how did we go from that to this? Oh my god! I don't know. What happened here. It just Batman went from being a badass to sad, really. And the same with Barry Allen. I was hoping to see more of his scientific skills coming to the front, but instead we got an awkward Flash. I know Flash is supposed to be silly, but I think they went a bit too far. And the only characters I felt were really serious was Cyborg and Wonder Woman. Shame, really, but Zack Snyder, it looks like to me, might not be coming back as a director for future movies. Nothing's been announced. I mean, I know there was a situation where his daughter sadly passed away, but how would the problem of the Zack Snyder Cut movie be solved? That is the question. So, how would I solve it? Easy. Make an animated movie. I think that would be really good. This is how I would solve it. If you're not going to do a live action version of the Snyder Cut, then I'd say make an animated movie. I think that's the way to go. I mean, there's a number of ways you could do it. You could do it as an anime. I mean, we've seen that before with Batman Gotham Knight, which came out 10 years ago. You know, I think that could work. I mean, what you could do is you could have all the shots, deleted shots there is, animated and put them into a movie. I think that'd be the best way to do it. I mean, it might not be the Snyder Cut that we all want, but it could be as close as to what we could have. I mean, I think it could work. I mean, you could do it in the style of the movie, but in an anime sort of design, like for example this one here of Diana. I think that could really work. And also Flash would look. I think Flash could probably benefit the most out of in an anime style in the movie. And also, why not get to see the black suit? I mean, we didn't get to see it in the movie, so why not do it in the anime movie? I'm not sure how you could do that, but it's worth a shot. Or if you want, go in the style of the DCAU. Now, I'm not sure how that could work, but it's definitely something worth thinking about. I mean, everyone knows that, you know, the Justice League animated series is adored by everyone, and rightly so, and I think that'd be another way to go. And also, while you're at it, you could get the cast back. I mean, to do the voiceovers. I mean, you could try and capture most of what the movie was like, but just do it in animation. And I'm very, very surprised that this wasn't thought of already. I mean, it could be as close to a DCAU movie we'll ever get for the Justice League. It doesn't. I'm not saying it has to be in the DCAU. It could still be in the cinematic universe, but you could just tie it in more. So we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, if I was to do the Snyder Cut, do it in animation. It's the way to go. Alright, it may not be the same as live action, but screw it. I'd do it. And also, it would finally shut down all the remarks about is there a Snyder Cut or not. So we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see, really. But like the slogan says, hope never dies. Don't give up hope that there's a Snyder Cut out there. we probably will see it one day. We just don't know when. But in the meantime, we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts, and thanks for watching.